What song did you realize had a terrible message once you understood the lyrics? All I wanna do is make love to you by heart. If you can't have a baby with your boyfriend/husband, just pick up some random one night stand to deliberately try to have him get you pregnant. And then tell him to fuck off and never have any contact with you and his literal child ever again. And then spin it as some heartbreaking romantic tragedy. This came on the radio the other day and it gave me a good chance to remind my son to always use condoms because that is a great way of getting an STD. Every breath you take by the police. I was at a wedding recently where the groom was a little older than the bride. They played this and don't stand so close to me. Everyone at the table was like, why are you laughing? It was one of my vows. My sister and I loved To Become One when we were kids, and we were singing it at the top of our lungs when our dad heard, and he immediately told us to stop. Be a little bit smarter, baby. Put it on. Put it on. Promoting condoms and safe sex. Would that not be a positive message? Lips of an Angel by Hinder. Man is pining over and trying to get with his ex when his current girlfriend is sleeping in the next room. My first ex-boyfriend used to say that was a song. And lo and behold, he cheated on me and proceeded to lie about it and say it didn't happen, even though there were many witnesses who all told me the same thing. I fucking hate that song, piece of shit song. I used to listen to Rude Boy by Rihanna innocently as a kid and oh no. Oh my oh no. Yeah, a lot of Rihanna songs are just about kinky sex lol. What's she going to do with that umbrella? Numb by Linkin Park. As a kid I just enjoyed the beats and good lyrics, but never actually took the time to understand them. But when I got to high school, boy did I realize how edgy it was. I think most of Linkin Park's songs are a bit like that. When I was 16 I just thought they were edgy. And now, especially with what happened to Chester, they're all just tinged in sadness. Almost like it was all there in front of us. I thought Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind was just a catchy pop song when I was 7, but in reality it's about doing meth and banging hookers, which is awesome. You're not the only one. Disney used that song in the trailers for the Tigger movie. I don't know that I'd say it has a terrible message, but as a kid I loved that song Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. When I grew up I realized just how sad parts of that song are. My old man's got a problem. He lives with the bottle. That's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. It's not just parts of the song. The whole song tells a story of a naive girl who falls in love with a boy. She notes that her mom left her lazy alcoholic dad. Then that boy grows up into a lazy alcoholic man, and she leaves him just like her mom did her dad. The whole song is sad in retrospect, even though the beginning sounds promising. Can't forget the classic, Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. It's a protest song about how America doesn't give a shit about its soldiers once they leave the military. No money, no job, no resources. It's literally the opposite of a song that you should be playing at the 4th of July parade, but here we are. It is ironic that many politicians will play that at their rallies. You are what it is about, liquid. Pumped Up Kicks used to play it all the time, and then search the lyrics and oh no. The song is basically a classic at this point for this reputation. My Sharona is about having sex with underage girls. Never gonna stop. Give it up. Such a dirty mind, I always get it up. For the touch of the younger kind. Ugh. Such a gross song. I have pointed that out to several of my friends to just listen to the lyrics and they were all disgusted once they finally paid attention. Billie Jean. As a kid, I didn't understand the lyrics, but I thought it was a great song anyway. But, after years of studying English, I finally saw that 90% of the song was about him not wanting to take responsibility of a son that may or may not be his, because the song doesn't clarify it, and how the woman is screwing him on court, and how his life is now fucked. It doesn't help that he is being chased on the video clip for the song. Smooth Criminal is also pretty dark. Very dark. It turns out Annie wasn't okay at all. Little Talks by of Monsters and Men is quite dark and melancholic despite the fact that it sounds upbeat and was played at every bar and cafe circa 2013. Edit. For clarification, the message is merely melancholic and not the wrong one. That Ed Sheeran song, A Team, I think it's called. I read the comments and I was surprised when I didn't come across it. I feel like now everybody knows what it's about, but early on people were shocked when I spoke up and said that's not a good song to play at a primary school. I caught the lines about a couple grams and selling love to men. I blew people's minds.